Unos Dios. You don't understand?
No, it's difficult to understand when you read normal. You may be difficult. You read it from the beginning. You can't read like a normal book.
No. But I'm asking. You're avoiding the question.
You have to go any mosque or to understand.
But I asked you the main teaching about God in the Quran, which is Unos Dios. Is this not easy to understand? This point, maybe you don't understand the other points, but this point is very easy to understand. Yeah. But I'm saying the Trinity, even if you're a Christian, even if you have the Holy Spirit, even if you studied the Bible your whole life, how will you explain it? How will you explain the Trinity? This is the point about which Christians say you have to believe first, then you'll understand.
I will explain my point.
Yeah.
I understand. It's easy. It's only one God.
Thank you. So you agree it's easy to understand. You don't have to agree, but it's easy to understand.
I will explain that. God is three. God. They are three. God was before. Was in the Old Testament. The Old Testament. Jesus Christ is when I was 2,000 years ago. But the Holy Spirit is connected. Christianity itself and Jesus Christ is a connection. There are three gods in one.
There are three gods in one.
Very difficult to understand because you are not Christian.
Okay.
I understand Muslim.
But sir, but that is what you said as a Christian. You said there are three gods, but they are one.
Yeah.
Okay.
In another hand, I understand.
So that means that when Muslims say, sometimes Muslims here say that Christians worship three gods, and some Christians say, no, don't say we worship three gods. We worship three persons who are one God. But you're happy to say, as a Christian friend, you're happy to agree that Christians worship three gods. How many gods did Jesus worship?
The interpretation. Depend the interpretation. Everybody has to give an interpretation. But you have to respect. The main thing is you have to respect the Christian belief and the Muslim one. It's not going to work.
I agree.
Not going to work. If you push to believe in Allah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
No.
Oh, it's working for me.
For me, for me it's perfect.
Okay.
But for another people, yes, I believe. My friends are Muslims, I believe. There has to be harmony.
Yes, in harmony.
Yeah.
And you believe there's harmony between the three gods of Christianity. There's a perfect harmony about that.
Perfect.
All Christians believe there's three gods, yeah?
Okay. And the main thing is...
And I agree we have to have tolerance and we have to, Muslims, we respect the fact that you worship three gods as a Christian, and you respect the fact that we worship one God. Is that not right?
Yeah, but the tolerance. I would like to live in Muslim people. All my friends, all my people is Muslim. Acting different ways because I know all of them. But I feel intolerant in you, in another Muslim.
You feel intolerance in me?
In you, yes, but not another Muslim.
Oh, how am I intolerant?
Because we have like 10 minutes or 15 minutes talking about religion. If we agree, we are happy. We're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not shouting, it's not lying, everybody's mad when we're talking about respect Islam. Of course.
When I respect your beliefs, so why am I intolerant? So why do you think I'm
tolerant?
Oh, tolerant. Yeah, tolerant. Yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Tolerant.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you a hand. Of course, yeah. I'm meaning that the Muslims and start fighting. Why not respect it? Maybe I'm right, or not gonna right. Who you know you are? Maybe, yeah.
No, but my friend, listen, I'll tell you why I disagree with you a little bit here, because you see, no, but I'll tell you why. Because British white Christians who haven't had a prolonged exposure to the Muslim community, except Muslims being 1%, 2% of their country. But what I mean is, beyond this, they don't have a prolonged contact with Muslims, except when they ruled over India as well too, right? But the common person hasn't. But you coming from Spain, as you said, you have 600 years of experience knowing that Muslims are tolerant people. So what I mean is...
the 700, the first 700 years, the Lebanon people that was there, yes.
Oh, they were more tolerant, yeah.
Was tolerant and was wonderful. When they started, the people sent, I believe sent from the Prophet Muhammad, started spreading the Spain. They started many problems.
Sorry, who?
The last 100 years was a problem.
Oh yeah, of course, because when every power becomes weak, when it becomes weak and unstable, then there's lots of problems. Yeah.
We don't want to speak because it's bad thing. It's better to forget this bad thing to remember the good thing. years.
Remember the 600 years good years?
Yeah. We have.
So the 600 years, that represents the mainstream of Muslim toleration. Harmony.
They cannot see now. It's impossible. You cannot see wherever you go.
No, you can. You can see it visually in the Mesquita. You can see it visually in Alhambra when you go there to Granada.
That's the beautiful one. Then another one is not already now. We are going that kind about 612. We are going to have 600,000 books. Was the best library in the planet was in Spain.
Spain.
The Lebanon people. They make Spain like that.
Right. It had more libraries. It had more libraries than any other place.
Yeah. This way, come here. This harmony.
Yeah.
Like a Christian guitar.
What's the word in Spanish for it? Convinciencia or something like that?
Confianza.
Right.
Confianza.
Yeah.
We live together. Maybe Spain now, maybe it's not different. Spain is quite big. You wrong. You enjoy with normal people. In Spain we have for instance, my friend told me a story. I know one family. His one daughter is Christian. In the same family, live together. I don't believe. Still in Spain, you know the power. He told you, daughter, you don't want to be Muslim or Christian as you like. You have to live right. Respect other people. As soon as you do it, everything is perfect. Why working in Spain over here?
No, I think it's working here too.
I will here. I'm gay because it's completely stupid, completely many things.
Are you talking about speaker school?
Speaker school is completely funny in my way. It's funny.
There's also good conversations like this too.
Yeah, conversations. Yes, but probably 9 o'clock in the morning. That time
9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the night.
I enjoy because I don't care anything.
Yeah.
But I didn't see people qualified. No, let's start talking here and coming.
No, I agree with you. I'm going to try to come early in the morning too because I find it's better conversation early in the morning.
Probably it's better.
After 5 p.m., 6 p.m. it's downhill.
But if you know, you have to respect. With the Christian people, they are right. They also come in right. Both come in right. Who know you are right?
Well, both cannot be 100% right, but it's okay. We can still tolerate.
Nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
Both can be perfect. Why not?
But I asked you a question earlier on when you said you worship 3 gods.
Yeah.
How many gods did Jesus worship? How many gods did Jesus worship?
No. Well, I think one, but I'm not going to tell you because I don't know 100%.
Okay, so but you think you don't know 100%? I understand, I respect. But you think Jesus worshipped one God, and you know Muslims also worship one God. Yeah. So it appears Muslims worship the way Jesus worshipped. It appears that way.
Belief is there are only one God. But also not the Muslim one told the only one God. With all the Arabs, the Egyptian, how many gods have? 125. Saudi Arabia, how many gods have before coming Prophet Muhammad?
Well, before Islam, yeah.
Before Islam,
there were
a lot.
Many.
A lot. No people coming here from me now. Now only one. What about the next ones? No, I don't know what is the truth. It's only one God. What about the Saudi Arabia and the Egyptian?
Yeah, but the other ones, but the other ones. But the other ones couldn't defend themselves. That's why they're gone, right? That's why they're gone.
Why? No, you think it's gone? In Egypt, it's still more than one God.
In where?
Egypt, it's still more than one God. Yes.
Well, there's Muslims and Christians. I don't know if there's any other groups.
Muslims, and they still God there. Hindus is also. You have Hindus. Hindus, you think it's all right? All right. Hindus. Buddha. Why? Can't be everything right.
Yeah, of course. There can only be one truth.
Religion.
Yeah. There can only be one truth.
Or you go to now as a Christian, go to the Arab country and speak about Jesus Christ. It's cut to your head. That's not God. You cannot find God in Africa, in Arab country. Jesus Christ, or three God, is crucified.
But I mean, you and I, we don't have to worry about Hindus. We don't have to worry about the ancient pagan Greeks. No, because as a Christian and a Muslim, I'm saying, since we both agree that Jesus was one who was sent by God, so we should try to get to the belief of Jesus. And you agreed that you worship three gods.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. You agreed. But at the same time, you said you think that Jesus only worshipped one God. So this should be something to think about, right? Because and how did he worship? When you read in the Gospel of Matthew, when he went to the Garden of Gethsemane, it says he kneeled, and it says he fell on his face and he prayed to God. So what that means is,
I don't know that.
So what? Yeah. In Matthew, I believe chapter 24. So what that means is that even in a modern context like London in 2019, if you see
in that time,
one example, if you see a young man with a long beard, Jesus had a beard, yeah. And if you see him wearing loose clothes, because Jesus wore loose clothes, and if you see him here in the park, in Hyde Park, and he's kneeling, and he's falling on his face, and when he's praying, you don't see three statues, you don't see any pictures of Mary or icons. So the God he's praying to is an unseen God. My point is that you would conclude what? You would conclude that that's a Muslim. You wouldn't say, I think that's a Reformed Calvinist Christian.
No, I know.
He looks like a Presbyterian to me.
I know.
Everyone here would say there's a Muslim man praying in the thing.
It's wrong to judge. No, I don't want to judge this person because do something. No,
no, I'm not judging. No, the point is not judging. My point is that it's, for me as a Muslim, it's a matter of great honor and pride that the way that Jesus prayed, the manner in which he prayed, that manner is associated almost exclusively today with Muslims. Similarly with the women.
If you bring this point,
similarly with the
then
women.
Jesus said, "My Father, who art in heaven, hallowed by the name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done."
I'm not Mansoor. I'm not Mansoor. Don't bother me.
Do you pray this way?
This is Mansoor's second shadow. I'm not Mansoor. Do I look like Mansoor?
No.
He's coming soon.
Tell me. Do you pray?
Last point. Last
do
thing.
You pray this way? That my Father,
the main thing,
who art in heaven,
it says
hallowed by the name.
It says our
is
Father.
to respect everyone and love everyone.
And the women.
The main thing, we have to
Our Father
love
who art in heaven.
Muslim
Hallowed
people.
be thy name, not
When
my
the Muslim
name.
people love Jesus Christ and Christian, I'm going to believe many things. Because here, I saw the opposite.
Yeah. No. We have good conversations here too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people like this, but generally we have good
You said
conversations.
you worship like Jesus, yeah?
No, if you
The way
believe,
Jesus
you
worship.
believe, you go.
Do you see
Your
it?
Christian friend is interrupting you. I can't hear you. We need more tolerant. We
not
need
me.
more tolerant Christians. You know,
Nothing with me.
a lot of extremists in the park.
Do you believe? If you believe you God, love, you don't have to fear.
Yeah, we do love each other. That's okay. That's okay.
You have to
can
show.
worship three gods. I can worship one God. We can still get along.
You in your heart and you God have love.
This is what he said.
Love.
Okay, then have a discussion with him.
There's a triune God, and Jesus is not friends with God the Father. The triune relationship exists.
I would never put such words into your mouth. This is what the gentleman said. It's on camera. He said three gods, and he's been a Christian his whole life. So that means, at the very least, even if he's incorrect, is that on a basic level, there's a level of confusion about the Trinity.
We call it
There's a level of
three
confusion about the
persons.
Trinity.
We call it three persons.
You worship three persons.
In
You worship
one.
three gods.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Three in one. That's clear. That's clear. That's clear. One God. Father,
It wasn't clear to him. Why did
Son,
you correct him?
and Holy Spirit. No, I'm correcting you.
No, but
He
this
is
is wrong.
clear.
This
he
is
is
wrong.
clear in his mind.
See, if I met a
He is
Muslim who
clear
told
in
me
his
he
mind.
worships three
You
Allahs,
need
he's my
to
first
be very
priority
clear.
before I go to the
You
Christian.
need to be
I
very
correct
clear
this
in
Muslim
your
first. I say,
mind.
brother, what are you saying?
What you
So
are
you let him
thinking,
go.
Hear, O Israel,
You let
the
him
Lord
go.
your God is one God.
Why didn't you
One
preach it to
God.
him? Why
That
didn't you
one
preach it to
God
him?
is three in one. The God is Spirit, the God is Word. In the beginning was Word.
No, why he didn't preach
the
it to him?
Word
Because
was
he
with
doesn't see it as
God,
problematic.
And the Word was God.
Because he
and the
doesn't see
Word
it as
became
problematic.
flesh and lived among us.
Because there's only a fine line between three persons and three gods. It's a fine line. Even he doesn't feel the difference.
This
He
God
didn't feel the need to
is a
intervene. At least you
three in
did.
one.
At least you corrected me. This gentleman who's been coming here for years, he didn't see it as a big problem. That Christian believes there's three gods. He said it. No problem. No problem.
Even the Torah, the first book of the Bible, and chapter 1, verse 2, it says, the Spirit of God was hovering over the water. Spirit of God.
Where did the water come from?
We can see the two entities here.
Where did I see three? The
Spirit,
water.
and
see three, the
God.
water. Where did the water come
God,
from? It
Spirit
means the
and
water
God.
always existed. The
Oh.
water was God too. Then the water was God too. By your logic.
Creator. You are talking
No.
about the creator
You said
here.
the Spirit of God was
So
over the water. That means the water was
God
always
has
there.
created the water. God
does
has
it say
created
that?
the water.
No.
The-
I asked him a simple
so
question.
listen
He won't
carefully.
answer.
Listen carefully. No.
He is unable to answer simple questions.
Oh, simple question.
What does the word?
Here
what
comes
does
the
word-
encyclopedia
What
who is
does
going
the
to
word-
teach me
What does the
simple
word
question.
with mean?
Huh?
What does the word with mean? With. W-I-T-H. What does it
Aha, with mean, ladies and gentlemen, the education or knowledge is with you or knowledge is in you. This means it's the same
mean?
thing.
No.
With you
if I
or
touched him,
in
that
you.
would be
Your
assault.
knowledge
Are you
is
gonna-
in you
I will
or with
educate-
you.
I will
it's the
educate
same
you.
thing.
Like
That would be
Let
assault.
me
There is no
educate
difference.
you.
Don't
Look,
touch people.
Your
the
knowledge,
word- the
your
word
knowledge
with-
is with you and your
the
knowledge
word
is in
with-
you.
with
That's the same
means-
thing. So this encyclopedia
wanna listen?
is totally wrong and
Do you
false.
want? Do you want to listen?
yeah.
With
In the
means
beginning was the word,
association.
and the word was with God. And the
May I
word
ask?
was
Not
God.
in the
This is what we teach.
No.
Yes.
In the beginning was
So
the word.
that's why we
Okay, yeah,
say
you've got the
that if you want
He
to
doesn't
come
I was only
understand
speaking loudly as I was getting heckled by the
In
gentleman.
the
Otherwise,
beginning
we're
was
the God of Abraham,
no, it's
was
Isaac,
was.
and Jacob,
Yeah.
not
Cancelled,
false
cancelled.
Allah.
In the beginning was
Allah is a
no.
pagan God. Allah is a pagan God.
All right, okay, take care. Thank you. Thank you.
Therefore,
You too.
What does
come to
with
worship a living God.
Listen,
The God of
with means-
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.